Okay, now that you've got the interior of it cleaned the best you can with the barbecue grill cleaner and the paper towels, it's time to go ahead and reassemble it. Now the most important thing is to make sure you get your burners back in there properly and all the components, the flame tamers and the grates. And before we actually ever cook on this, you got to make sure you fire it up for 10 or 15 minutes to burn away all the excess grease and most importantly, that barbecue grill cleaner. So the first thing we'll do is put the burners back in there. One at a time. Just slips in there, slips right over the tube. Same thing for the last one. Then it comes time to my flame tamers. I'm just going to scrape them off inside the grease pan and put them back into place as well. Okay, since we've already cleaned the inside of this out, I'll take my wire brush and just brush them off inside the grease pan, and then we'll really clean them up once we fire the heat up and burn off all the excess oils, greases, and more importantly, oven cleaner. Once we've got it clean, we want to burn this thing for at least 10 minutes on high before we start cooking on it again. That's done there. Now, what about this grease strip pan? Now, the best thing you can do there is just now pull it all the way out, and then you've got a big mess on it. So what I'd recommend you do is to grab a piece of aluminum foil. So I've got a piece of aluminum foil. I'm just going to put it on the ground. And I'm going to take this along with my putty knife and I'm going to dump it all out on that foil. That way I don't have a mess on my deck or my patio. So I'm going to scrape this out onto that foil. Then once I've got it all out, all I've got to do is wrap that foil up and throw it away. Okay, the last thing is I'm going to go ahead and spray off my grease pan with barbecue grill cleaner. Soak for a minute and wipe it down as well. Now your grease strip's ready to go back in. Now, where I've made my mess on the outside of the grill, I'm going to go ahead and clean off the outside of the control panel itself and around the deck and of the surfaces, work tables of the grill itself. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and fire the grill up and burn off all the excess oils and more importantly the barbecue grill cleaner. So push on, push your igniter and go ahead and light all your burners. Once you've ignited all of them, shut your hood down, let it get up to a temperature of 325, 350 degrees for at least 10 minutes. And then you're ready to start cooking again. Okay, the last thing we're going to do before we burn off all the excess grease and barbecue cleaner is to replace the electronic igniter. That you just unscrew it and pull the battery, put your new battery in, and you're ready to go. Now one thing I'll tell you is that these electronic igniters, they go bad after a couple of years. They all do. So you can either replace it or you can go to the old primitive way and using the long Bic lighter to ignite your grill. They typically will fit right through the grates and light it very well that way. So that's all there is. Test it. Hear the clicking? That's telling you that it's working. A big grill like this though, remember it's got 3 different igniters. One of them for the left side, one for the right 2 burners, and one for the back rotisserie burner. So you gotta always watch and make sure that the particular burner that you're wanting to use is igniting when it's supposed to. If it's not, turn it off, open the hood, let the gas clear out for a while, and then try igniting it again with a Bic lighter. The bottom line is that it's so important to keep your gas grill very clean in order for it to operate properly. If you ever find that you're not getting enough heat or you're getting excessive hot spots, there's a good chance that you need to clean your grill, and especially those burners. So that's it for Joe Davidson's Grill Camp. I'm saying goodbye to you for this week, and we'll have you another great barbecue tip next week.